got shelves. I heckin' love shelves.
Shelves? Oh, Dave is muted. Dave is muted.
Post Malone without tattoos? I think I find offense to that.
Mitch says he spent a lot of time with you in Knoxville, and he says, no, you do not look like Post Malone. But I can see where a new friend is coming from here.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm working overtime here.
White guy with beard equals Post Malone. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 9 of Shiny Showdown, the last episode before our second all-star battle. How excited are you there, LadyDunsparce?
Well, I am quite excited because we've seen so many cool shinies this season. A lot from the DLC, which is like what we were most excited about. We didn't get like any opportunity to show off Blueberry Academy. It came out after season 2 ended. So like getting to see some of these really awesome shinies has been a blast.
Since this is episode 9 and we are doing another all-star battle next week, we got to do our best to round out our teams in this episode and hopefully find some things that will help kind of just complete whatever strategy we're trying to go for next week. So, since Allie won the battle last week, she's going to get to pick our first type. So, what type are we going to be hoping to find some future team members from?
I want to go for Dark type this evening. Dark type this episode. First one.
Nice, respectable dark type. So let's go jump into some picnicking and get that dark type sandwich rolling. So we're going back to Blueberry Academy. I still feel like Inkay and Malamar is like a very good Pokemon to get. Also, Grimer and Muck are like an option. Muck is very bulky and only has one weakness. That weakness being ground. Which, I mean, Allie just wrecked us with double Earthquake last week. So maybe a ground weak Pokemon isn't like the best option.
I am going to start though today. I think I have a crocodile outbreak over here. So I'm just going to kind of like run around and see what comes up here. King Gambit is insane. Like one of my top most used Pokemon for sure. Let's get some music poppin'. Let's get back.
And so, Allie began looking for the Dark-type Pokemon of her dreams. She decided to play music for this hunt, which, unfortunately, would be deemed copywritten to play here on YouTube. But alas, her luck was not on her side, as she was unable to find a shiny Dark-type Pokemon.
Not gonna lie, Inkay is kind of a cutie. We can be frank about that information. That's pretty much a given, I would think.
So, I mean, there wasn't like the biggest, funnest variety here, but I was really hoping for the Inkay.
Oh no! Foiled once again by the first sandwich of the day. I should probably make a sandwich before I start playing, so that way I might actually find something on our first sandwich when we start. At least this wasn't the type that I picked.
So how doin'?
Oh, we doin'. As a mighty Great Dane once said, we doobie doin'.
Nobody can hear you.
No!
This is all my fault. I ruin everything.
Nah, don't be like that. Are you getting in touch with your darker side? Is that what's going on here?
Well, we all know when it comes to the night, we know that the night has to end and the sun will rise. So that brings us sandwich number 2.
Ooh, sandwich number 2, eh?
And I'm curious because there are a lot of types that we haven't even seen yet. I'm curious what you end up going for here.
After much deliberation and changing of minds and new information being brought to light, even though it's not new information and I'm just silly. I think I'm feeling the grass type today.
Grass type?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting type.
It is an interesting type. One would say it is definitely one of the types of all time. You know what? If we could find where Grookey is, that would probably be a really good one to grab if it's like isolatable. My only concern is that it's not. All right, if we're gonna isolate Bulbasaur really well here, I'm just gonna stick here because this fulfills a poison type niche as well as the grass type. So this actually might work really well in our favor. So good strategy by me. Haha.
I 100% called that he was going to go for the grass types.
And so Allie would begin the hunt for another grass-type Pokemon to add to her team, all while enjoying her Taylor Swift and other such popular artists that unfortunately a lowly peasant such as myself cannot add to his videos. Once again, fate would not shine upon Allie, as she was yet to find a shiny Pokemon for this episode.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, brother. Oh, thank you so much. Friend. Friend? Friend? Friend. Friend, yes! Oh, yes, that feels so good. Oh my gosh, that feels fantastic. What a grab.
So let's close out of all of my tabs. We'll keep the dramatic fart sound up, because this is how my if I had to break down how my hunts are going so far this evening, this is what it would be. Yeah, that's how we're feeling at this point. So yeah, I'm very, very nervous moving forward.
All right, well, that will do it for our grass sandwich. Very, very pleased to have grabbed the Bulbasaur. But let's see if the wheel will treat us any better, and see if we can make something happen this week.
Hey!
Hello, hello.
Hey!
How's it going?
It's going. How are you doing over there?
Splendiferous and such, you know.
I think, we started with, we started with our dark type tonight. We went into grass type. So lots of fun variety of options here. I mean, why don't you announce it for the last time for this block of Shiny Showdown Season 3?
I guess it's just that time again. Once more, we shall spin the wheel.
Okay, so it's wheel time, baby.
Woot woot.
Anything kind of goes for this wheel. So, most of the types are still on there, even if we've already hunted them in the past. It's just the types that we have previously spun on the wheel that are still on there, or that we've taken off. So I'm incredibly excited to see what is going to be our final sandwich for this heat before All Stars Part 2. Are you ready?
I am as ready as I'll ever be.
Let's spin the wheel.
Let us.
All right, and we are not going for that. And our type is going to be bug type.
Alrighty then. That is one of the types of all time.
One of them.
You know what? We'll deal with it. I am pretty okay with bugs. Unfortunately, I don't think there are any shrimps that we'll be able to get off of this one.
Well, and the thing that's a little crazy is, the wheel knows. The wheel knows.
It does.
Bug types are strong against grass and dark types.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh my gosh.
So, this could be the time to turn it all around.
We'll have to find out. We'll see what happens. See what we grab.
Yeah, I say la vie, I guess.
I really, really, really just want this Dewpider so bad. Dewpider or Raquanid is just, I need it. I need it.
We're going to start with Larvesta. Larvesta. get ourselves a Volcarona. And then we are going to move into low kicks, because that should put us in a spot where we can accommodate for all of the typings I think that we are missing.
It is that simple. It is simply that easy. Oh man, we missed this in the first block. So being able to find it here is mwah. Especially within the first few seconds, we didn't even get any eggs hatched. It was meant to be. Oh, all our hard work is paying off.
And so the third hunt was upon us. With time ticking down, Allie had finally found a shiny Pokemon. A quaint and lowly low kicks to add to her team. With the quickness of the ball that she had thrown, it was a critical capture. Her goal had been achieved, and she could continue tonight's episode.
Alright, so that's going to bring us to a close on our hunts for this episode. So let's go ahead and we're going to jump over to those team previews. Well, I guess we got to talk to Allie. I don't know. We'll either talk to Allie or we'll be in the team previews. The magic of editing. You'll be there.
To say this week was a little bit scary because we did not catch the Pokemon we were looking for until the very last possible second, but I'm so thankful that we will be able to at least go into the battle this evening with 2 Pokemon. We do have our trusty Gyarados. Shout out Lord Drew360. Thank you for this amazing shiny gift that has been the gift that keeps on giving through this season. Once again, no surprises, no shocks. We are still doing the ice type. We are with the ice type Terra. We're still doing the life orb. We still have the variety of moves that are going on here. Intimidate's just too good. Of course, we have low kicks. This was a shock. My blood is, like, my heart's still racing from this one. But we do have a very fun type here. So Lokix is very quick. I went ahead and gave it Silver Powder in order to boost the power of our bug type moves. So we have the Tinted Lens, and this is going to allow not very effective moves to deal regular damage. So we've got Sucker Punch, hopefully get that 1-2 pow. We've got First Impression, which is going to allow us to attack immediately right out the gate when we first start. We do have U-Turn. U-Turn's not going to be the most effective in this battle, but I do want to set up just in case I do choose to use this for All-Stars. And then I have Taunt as well. I'm nervous about tonight's battle, but I hope that maybe Lokix and Camilla will be able to get the job done. That is what we're going to keep some fingers crossed for.
Once again, it is battle time, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Pokemon we're going to be bringing in to today's battles. First up, we do have our Lycanroc. Nice, trusty, tried, true Lycanroc from our good friend, Lord Drew. So we're still holding the Hearthstone. It's like, whatever at this point. Do we want the Expert Belt? Do we want the Hearthstone? Basically, just more damage output, and I think with Terra Rock and also having the Excel Rock, Hearthstone gives it more damage. I'm not sure what the damage difference is between Hearthstone and Expert Belt, but at least with the Hearthstone, Excel Rock is getting boosted regardless of whether or not it's hitting for super effective damage. So it's like a wider range of a damage boost. So we'll take that. So here's the set, same as last time. I probably won't change this move set anymore. I say that, and maybe like next time we do a battle with with Clarence here, it'll be entirely different. I have no idea. Next up, we got the cream of the crop here, our Venusaur in the friend ball, no less, holding the focus sash because Venusaur can be a little frail. I didn't put chlorophyll on it, but I don't think that's gonna matter. We don't really have any kind of sun strategies going on, and if Allie has any kind of sun, then she has sun. If we get brought down to our sash, the Overgrow will power our energy ball. So that is something. One thing I didn't show was EV spread, but Lycanroc's been the same, so if you really want to see the EV spread on Lycanroc, just go back to the previous. Pretty sure it's max speed, max attack. kind of just like Venusaur here, except we're max special attack. So our moves, we got the Sleep Powder, we got the Sludge Bomb, the Earth Power, Energy Ball. So we do have the Sleep Powder just to be a little annoying. And obviously we have some powerful just coverage moves that we can use. Just high damage special attacks that are hopefully going to help us win. And then last, but certainly in no way least, we do have our Araquanid. We have the leftovers. I'm hoping this thing's going to be quite bulky. EV spread's a little wonky on this one, I will admit. We do have Water Bubble, so we are going to be taking less damage from fire attacks. So we did buff the defense quite a bit. I think its defense stat was a little lower. Obviously, HP is maxed out. Special defense, we invested in special defense as well. I think we have like maybe a small, tiny sliver of investment in attack. But as you can see with the moveset here, we are hoping to stick around a little bit. So we have Lunge, which should lower attack. Liquidation lowers defense. Infestation is a damage over time move, so just general chip damage. And then of course we got Protect, so we can maybe saw out some infestation turns. And then just also to get us a little bit more leftovers recovery. But we definitely this round of like potential all-stars, we definitely have a lot more defensive options, which I think we haven't had as much in the past. So hopefully having a little bit of bulk on our team will help us not only today but also next week in the all-star battle. So let's just go ahead and jump in and see what kind of mess we can come out and hopefully scrounge out a win against Allie tonight.
There is no way I'll let you win again. Goodra for the win. This battle is mine.
Let's go see what Allie has in store for us today. Can she compete with the raw power? We got a low kicks along with a Gyarados. I am honestly going to lead Clarence and Araquanid here. I think bringing the Venusaur in afterwards is our best bet. I can't remember if low kicks is dark bug or dark fighting. I feel like it retains its bug typing, which means Accelerock gonna go hard. So we can just set up some lunges on the Gyarados and just pretty much take it down to nothing. I think that's the initial strategy I have going into this battle. I think that's what I want to accomplish. So we'll see if we can get it to work. That's all I'm hoping for at this point. Stefka the Peckish. Alright, here we go. Do have the Intimidate. Tad unfortunate, but I don't know how much that will matter. Okay, yeah, the Accelerock is super effective on the low kicks. I'm just going to lunge here and lower some attack. And I think that's pretty much all we need to do. As long as Lycanroc survives, we can Thunder Fang on the clapback and be fine. I do believe. So we'll see what Allie wants to do here in response to my impeccable strategy. Yeah, I figured the first impression was coming out. Ooh, only half. Interesting. We are going to see the waterfall into the Lycanroc. Not a fan of the Lycanroc today, are we? A critical hit. I don't think that mattered at all. Oh, well. We're going to get a lunge off, though. Lower some attack. Okay, attack has fallen. Then we can bring in the Venusaur. Ooh, what is our... Energy Ball, not very effective. None of our moves are... yeah, I think we do have to go for the Sludge Bomb. We are going to see the Terra. What are we Terra-ing? We're Terra-ing the Gyarados. This is Terra Ice, so the lunge now... doing regular effective damage. So the Sludge Bomb, this should kill, so that's good. So now we're in a 2v1 situation. We do have the Focus Sash, so an Ice Fang is not going to kill our Venusaur. Okay, didn't even do enough. You got to be joking. Why is that a thing? A freeze. A freeze! A random freeze! Alright, can we unfreeze? That's the question. We're going to set up the infestation just so we can start getting chip damage. And then we can just protect stall as much as possible. I think is doable enough. Can we at least get a miss on the eye? Oh, we're just going to see a crunch into the Araquanid. Gonna set up the infestation here. And then I think we're big chillin', honestly. Because this is gonna do like, what, a 16th? Maybe not even that. I don't know. So we'll just try to sleep powder again, and then I'm gonna lunge. Honestly, we could probably actually just liquidation and end it. Or just end the battle here. Venusaur did thaw out. Sleep powder hits, so that I think that pretty much seals the deal. Thank you, Venusaur, for surviving and just getting Gyarados taken care of. Honestly, yeah, liquidation is going to finish the job. So great work from our new shinies today. Seeing that the Excel Rock does not KO the low kicks, it's a little unfortunate. I was gonna say it's gonna help us with the All-Star battle, but we're not gonna be able to use Lycanroc in the All-Star battle next week. Let's go talk to Allie, and then we'll button things up before our next All-Star battle in episode 10.
Good game.
Good game to you as well.
That one was a tricky one. Araquanid was such a good choice for this battle this evening.
I was very happy to get it this week. Probably one of my favorites of all time.
My goodness, it's gorgeous. The purple and black just, wow, chef's
It really
kiss.
is. So good.
But you took away the victory this time. That was a little closer than I would have expected. Had you have not had that Araquanid, then I think the battle would have been a little bit more even.
Yeah, I think Araquanid sticking around for as long as it did really helped us seal the deal.
All right. Well, I think we better wrap this one up and get ourselves prepped for next week's All-Star Battle, where we get to bring back all the Pokemon from this fun second wave, and hopefully I can redeem myself.
Next week will be a little different. Just like episode 5, we are going to be taking in a full team of 6, and we're going to be doing VGC rule set. So we will bring in 6, and then from team preview we'll choose 4 to bring in, and so we'll see how many games each of us can take off of each other. So should be lots of fun.
Putting our real skills to the test, have we learned how to most efficiently use these unconventional Pokemon in a battle? We will see, I guess.
We will see. That's not even a guess. We will see it. It will be live. We will see it.
And if you don't subscribe to this channel, then the odds of you seeing it are small. And come on, I know you want to see if Araquanid or Lowkicks or that Venusaur make an appearance next week. So you better slam that subscribe button. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can see all of the fun Shiny Showdown action.
For true. Like Ali said, go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. I appreciate you being here and watching. Make sure you're here next week so you can watch and see how the All-Star Battle plays out. And if I think next week determines whether or not we actually have someone pull ahead in the record, or if we stay even. We've been neck and neck all season so far, so stick around, find out. But until then, stay winning, friends.